we say when it's time for a crafter vids, crafter vids, crafter vids, cause we can't afford royalty rights. Crafter vids, boom chick, crafter vids. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Crafter Vids. Today we've got the Yudu screen printing machine here. So Josh and I are going to try it out and show you what it's like to do a screen printing project all on your own, all in one tiny machine. Okay, so we're going to prepare the screen right now.
Yeah, basically what we need to do is get it wet so that the emulsion pack that they give us sticks to it. And they say to get it damp but not dripping, they say you can use a spray bottle. We're using a moist paper towel to get it nice and evenly damp. And now we have it damp, so what we need to do is dim the lights and put on some emulsion.
I was going to say some smooth jazz, but...
Yeah, let's out smooth jazz. I mean, who doesn't like that? Now that we have dimly lit scenario, we're going to apply some emulsion. Sticky side down, shiny side out. So here we go. Now we take the squeege. Lish, do you want to...
Yes.
Yeah. And the emulsion needs to dry for approximately 20 minutes. Put it in the drying rack here.
Okay, now what do we do?
Okay, now that we've got the design scotch taped down to the thing here, the glass.
Yes.
Glass. Kind of where we want to screen it onto a shirt. You got to pull the emulsion out. Now in a dim light setting, pull this thing back out. Ta-da! It's all dry and very green. It's important that it's green. If it's blue, that's bad, because that means your emulsion has been exposed. There's a plastic backing on here that we want to peel off. If it doesn't come off easily, then it's not dry. If it comes off easily, you're good to go. It is not coming off easily, which means that we might need more time in the dryer. So we're going to get out a blow dryer and speed this up. Okay, so now that the emulsion is dry, and I've tested it because look at this, it's peeling off really well actually. So we've got our design lined up, we've got our emulsion, we want to do flat side down, and now we've got it aligned on our platen with our little registration marks. And then we want to stick this on top of that, foam side down. There's the foam. And we align that up, and now we can close this lid. We're going to set this timer for 8 minutes. 8! Woo! Expose. And now we wait. And now it looks like we might have wassa, and we do, because you can kind of see that we've got some blue down here, and we definitely have green in there. So we're good. Let's get this thing rinsed. What we need to do now is we need to align up our t-shirt platen, and this is what we are going to put our t-shirt or tote bag on. Now this will line up on these registration marks there. We will lock our design into these registration marks here.
Years of working at Jacobson's have come off well.
Now we're just going to stick it on. Going to double check that it's in the right spot. So now we can pick out an ink color. That should be enough. You lightly drag over a thin coat covering your entire design. You want to fill it all in. So now our ink is resting in our design, and the next thing we do is push it down, and we push this stuff back in one even stroke. We should be good, and we are. And now we have our first handmade Detroit from the Yudu machine.
I mean, awesome.
And that looks really good, actually. I'm excited about that.
Oddly impressed.
Yeah. Now that we have our design printed on, it's still wet, and to cure it so it becomes a permanent design, we need to heat set this ink.
I ripped off the bottom part to put in between the two layers so that you don't get glue or ink on the back side of the shirt. And it's like a sandwich. You want to keep firm pressure just going back and forth. Looks good and smells vintage. Thanks for watching Crafter Vids.